This is not a clickbait. Till the end of this video, you will start using Claude Code for free with the official method. In the last video, we used NVIDIA NIM, but in this video, we are going to use a different free provider. I keep bringing such interesting AI related videos on this channel. So if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you in any way, then let me know in the comments and do like the video. Let's get started. Open your browser. As I said, whatever we are going to do in this video is already noted down in the official Claude Code documents and also the Zen document. I'll provide the link below so you can check it out. In this method, I'll show you how you can use the free models with the OpenCode and also with Claude Code. First, we will start with OpenCode. You have to install OpenCode. If you are using Mac OS Linux, then use this curl command. If you are using Windows, then use these steps, which I also covered in the last video. You can check it out after this video. After installing OpenCode, to use the free model, we will have to go to Zen. Zen is an AI model provider. It provides free models as well as premium models. To use Zen, you have to log in here. I'll log in. Once you log in, you will be greeted with this page. I won't enable billing here because we are seeing the free method. These models are provided by Zen, and you can see there are also some free models that are provided. For this method, we will be using MiniMax. So let's go to API keys and create one API key. Right name Claude. Okay, generate. Never share your API keys with anyone. I'll delete this API key after recording the video. Now let's go to our terminal. As we saw in the last video, we need WSL to run OpenCode. Now I am inside Ubuntu. I'll write OpenCode here and press enter. Once we are inside OpenCode, we can connect our Zen provider by connect OpenCode Zen, and we go back to our browser, copy the API key, come back to terminal again and paste it here and press enter. Now we can see there are these free models. These free models are quite capable. We will also create a one-page task manager in the end using MiniMax in Claude Code. So keep watching. So now we can choose MiniMax here and I'll say hi. And as you can see, it replied to me and it is quite fast. Now let's see how we can use it in Claude Code. To use this in Claude Code, you will have to install Claude Code in your machine. If you are using Mac OS, then use this command. If you are using Windows, then use this command. If you want to see how you can install Claude Code, I have also made a video about it. You can check it out later. I have already installed Claude Code, so I will not do it again. Once you install Claude Code, you can go back to your terminal. I will close OpenCode here and I'll also exit from WSL. Clear this. Now I have to find the settings.json file for Claude Code. For that, you have to run this command, and this command is applicable for both Windows and Mac OS. Once you do that, you will be in .claude folder, and if you do ls here, you will see the settings.json file. If you don't see the settings.json file, we can create it. We can do that using VS Code, and for that, we have to open VS Code here. Code. If you run this command in Windows, Mac OS, it will open VS Code with this folder. Press enter. And now you see that .claude folder has been opened in VS Code. Now I am seeing settings.json here. If you don't see settings.json on this portion, just double click or right click here and create new file and write settings.json. Since I already have this file, I won't be needing this file. I'll go in settings.json. Right now it is empty, but I'll show you the configurations. I have these configurations from the documentation. I'll select all, copy this, go to the VS Code again, and I'll just paste it here. Now you see all the values are empty. I'll show you where you can get the values. Go to the browser again, go to the Zen document, and from here, if you scroll down, we will get the endpoint. So actually this is the endpoint. Copy it, go back to the VS Code, paste it here. Now we need the name of the MiniMax model. So let's go back to the browser again. From here we can scroll down and we see the MiniMax M2.5 model name. Copy this, go back to the VS Code, paste it here. We have also created the API key. So let's go back to the browser, go to the API key section, copy the API key, come back, paste it here. Now let's go back to the terminal again. I'll go to the folder where I'll be creating the HTML file. And Claude OpenCode. I will clear it here and I'll start Claude. It has detected the key. I'll say yes. You can see the model name here. Just to try, I'll say hi. And it has replied to me in just 4 seconds. So you can see how fast it is. If you don't want to use Claude Code in terminal, you can also use the VS Code Claude Code extension. I'll show you how you can do that. Just go to your project folder and open that with code. Once you are here, just go to the terminal, open new terminal and write Claude here. Sometimes when you run Claude, the extension gets installed automatically. I'll press enter. Okay, the extension got installed automatically here. I'll click on this. I think there is something wrong with this version. Let's see if we can install a old version. Go to install specific version. Okay, it just got updated. So we can go back to the old version. Restart extension. Let's go to the Claude. Yes, now we can see that issue got resolved and Claude has been started. I'll close this and I'll click new session. I'll also close the terminal and I'll write hi here. Okay, so it worked. But let's see if we are actually using the right model. So yes, we are using the right model. If you are not seeing this model, click on it and then select the right model. Now we will create the single page task manager as always. I'll go to the notepad. I'll go to the task manager prompt. I'll copy this prompt and I'll paste it here and send. Now let's see how it creates the page. If you are still here and if you are liking this video, then please consider subscribing. If you face any errors, please let me know in the comments. And even if you are liking this video, please let me know in the comments. Let's see what it is thinking. It is asking me if it can create the task manager HTML file in my project folder. I'll say yes. Okay, it has created the task manager HTML file. Let's see. Yes. Let's check. Okay, there are some contents. Now let's open this file. Reveal in File Explorer. Okay, from here we can open it in browser. As always, we have the task manager built for free. Let's add a task. Subscribe. Add. Okay. We can delete the task. We can also mark it as done. Nice. Add milk. Okay. Yeah, it is working as expected. I'll clear this or clear completed from here. Nice. If there are any files like settings.json and also the prompt, I'll provide in the Telegram channel. So do check it out. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching the video till here. In the next video, I'll be doing a deep dive of an agentic coding tool with a demo project. So if you are interested, consider subscribing. Shout out to the commenters of the last video. I read all the comments and if there are any errors, I always try to resolve them. So keep commenting down. It inspires me a lot. Again, thank you for watching this video. Let's grow in this AI journey together and see you in the next one.